Oh dear. Hey, I'm just deciding what to make for dinner tonight, so I'm using my favorite app, Meat Grindr. Oh, here's one. It says he's close by and not looking for anybody generous, and that it comes quickly. Oh my God, this is great. I'm gonna message him right now. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, he does come quickly. Oh, Scott.
Joel, I didn't know it was you. You just sent me a picture of your meat.
Well, that's how I get people to come on over. Come in. So, Scott, I know you're just here for a quickie, so I thought we could maybe just sear up a couple steaks.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah, and these are actually premium grade A beef.
I love premium grade A beef.
Yeah, well, I see you're dressed to match it today.
You're so sweet to me.
Yeah. Well, these are flat iron steaks. Have you ever had one before?
No, I have not. Where on the cow does the flat iron come from?
So if you sort of like, imagine a cow is walking and they're all like, just let me show you. So Scott, if we were to imagine that you're a cow, obviously kosher beef, then flat iron steak actually comes from the shoulder. And, ooh, this is pretty good meat right here. Well, you do a lot of shoulder work, right?
I do.
Since it's pretty well worked, it can be kind of tough, which is why flat irons are a traditionally cheap cut of meat. But I had my butcher tenderize it, so this way it's gonna be so sweet and tender as soon as I put it in my mouth.
No.
Salt, could you just Scott and pepper these for me?
Sure. If you had better salt shakers, I could do it less vigorously and more with the mouth.
Well, you can also take the top off. Scott, can you give me medium-high heat right here? We're gonna put just 1 tablespoon of butter. Our steaks have been sitting out for a few minutes so that they come to room temperature. That way, they'll cook evenly. Scott, these are just going to sear for 2 to 4 minutes per side so that we get a nice hot brown crust on the outside. You get a better, firmer crust if you use a non-stick pan. Yeah, and I know how much you love Teflon as your lubrication. However, for this one, we really want those burnt bits for flavor. Don't poke and prod your meat, Scott. You don't want to let all the juices out too soon.
So just like gently rub it then?
Yes, a nice shake sometimes helps, just to release it from the pan.
Penetrating my meat? I'm not into that.
Oh yeah. Move it to an oven-safe tray and put it at 325 for 8 minutes. I'm gonna get my meat right now, but you don't want to pull out too late or too soon. And also, they have to rest for 5 minutes while covered in foil. Scott, how well done do you like your meat?
As dark as possible.
No. But do you know the best way to check your meat for doneness?
To beat your meat?
Close, actually it's to feel your meat. So all you do is you just poke it and feel it for the resistance, and the firmer it is, the more well done it is. So we're looking for something about medium rare here. It actually should feel about the same as your pecs, so. Nope, those are a bit too firm. Nope, that didn't quite work either. You know, actually, I think the best place to feel is right here on the palm of your hand. That's what medium rare should feel like. Hey Scott, I think you should put it in your mouth.
Juicy.
Well, now you should leave. That was fun, but it didn't last quite as long as I had hoped. Let's see what else I can find for something more long-term. Oh, hey, Dean. I keep finding people on this app who I already know.
Hi, I'm Joel. I thought you were black.
Well, agree to disagree. Come on in.
I brought you some short ribs. Thought you could slow cook them for a bit.
And when we slow cook them, that means we can go all night.
Oof.
Let's get started.
Yeah.
First thing we need to do is salt and pepper all the sides of these short ribs.
Cool.
They're so thick, they have great girth on these.
I love a good thick piece of meat.
Yeah. Take a handful of flour. We're just gonna evenly coat all the beef.
What's this do?
This is because we're gonna sear it, and then it'll make a great crust on the outside. I like my meat hot and crusty. Okay, Dean, into our slow cooker, we're gonna put half an onion, 2 carrots, 1 clove of garlic that's been crushed. This is 12 ounces of fancy artisanal root beer. This is a ½ cup of sweet chili sauce.
It's red. Careful.
Put in 1 bay leaf, a tablespoon of salt, put in like a handful of peppercorn. And now we're gonna add our meat. Put these in there, make sure they're all submerged. And top it off with this 2 cups of beef broth. And just put this on low, and then we're just gonna top it. And this cooks for about 7 or 8 hours. What do you wanna do in the meantime, Dean?
Actually, I like to watch.
Hey, Dean, wake up.
Oh, you finished?
Yeah, and you fell asleep again.
That smells great.
You know, you can have it with this cooking liquid, or here's how you make a thick sauce.
Ooh, I like a good thick sauce.
Just melt 2 tablespoons of butter over medium-high heat. Add 1 tablespoon of flour and whisk that together and let it cook for about a minute. Then add 1 cup of the meat juices. Let it cook until it's reduced by half or coats the back of the spoon evenly. So Dean, what do you think about my meat?
That's good.
And Dean, you know, there's enough here that you can, you know, come back tomorrow or later in the week and have another helping.
I love sloppy seconds.
Oh hey, Meat Grindr may not be a real app just yet, but you can interact with me on social media by liking us right down here, or you can watch another episode of The Broke Foodie over here, or something else on our YouTube channel on this side. Plus, if you go to thefoodboner.com, you can take a look at my amateur food porn pictures. Oh, here's a request for a new picture right now. I caught it! I caught the steak! Everybody calm down.